Absolutely.
But very inspiring.
Here's something else to inspire you as well. 3 years ago, uplifting poems and quotes began just popping up on the whiteboards across London's tube network, marking occasions and sharing messages of hope.
Since then, those images have been shared online, even reached the likes of Michelle Obama, Katy Perry, but the identity of the duo behind them has remained a mystery.
Until now. Here they are with a new poem, written especially for our programme. Feels special.
I know, we were all leaning in trying to see what they said.
Today, the duo is finally revealing the faces behind the mask. We can talk to them now. Let's welcome Jeremy Chopra and Ian Redpath. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, you alright?
Morning.
Very well. How are you, might I ask?
Yeah, I'm
it's
not too bad.
a great day.
We like fish out of water, but it's going to be alright. We get back in the water and swim again. It's all good. Thanks for having us out there.
Oh no, it's a pleasure. Jeremy, tell me about this. You're revealing yourselves now. Why now? Because there is a book, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. This is our publication day. This is crazy for us that we've got a book coming out. But the masks thing was just something that we kind of put together. Like we did with everything, just came out of the blue, and we thought, well, now's a good time to take off our masks because everyone's been told to put masks on. So we take these masks off and then put the other masks on, and and be a part of everyone and get everyone closer together. So yeah, it just seems like the right time.
And Ian, just pick up on a little bit of the story for us, because seeing your lovely smiley face this morning, you look like immediately like you're one of those kind of people who's going to cheer people up. But I know that your backstory, you've had some trauma along the way, and I'm sure what part of what you're doing now is because of that. What part of that are you okay with sharing with us?
Just everything, if it helps anyone, then yeah, it's all good with me. Yeah, it's about 10 years ago, I used to be a train driver on the Victoria line, and I had a young girl jump in front of my train, and I tried to look away, but right at the last minute, our eyes met, and then she smiled, and the train hit her. After that, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, experiencing anxiety attacks. I'd see her face in the darkness. I was scared of the dark for a while, and I still get occasional flashbacks. But that's why when we write about mental health poems, we're writing about what we're feeling. A lot of people message us and say, "Wow, you got that so spot on," but we're just writing from how we feel. And if it resonates with people, then that's brilliant,
Well, I tell you what, Ian, as you were retelling that story, and thank you for doing that, and I'm sure a lot of people, maybe like us in the studio, that is such an extraordinary thing to have to try and deal with any way you can. So thank you for sharing that. And I suppose, Jeremy, the point Ian made so well there is that it comes from a place where you know something, and so if you can make a little difference, and anyone who's been on the tube knows, you look at things, you read things a little bit, if there's a little thing there, it can change your mood. It really can.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was almost instantaneously. As soon as we wrote the things we were writing on the board, you could see the reaction straight away from people, and that you've kind of broken into this kind of routine that otherwise is just standard, A to B, and we kind of broke into that, and it's good because you see people's emotions change, and you've done some good in some little way. So that's kept us going. And as Ian said, you know, it just comes from us, from what we've been through ourselves, and that's all we're really writing about. So hopefully, you know, it does connect with people every now and again.
There's a lovely moment, isn't there? It must be for you guys when you see someone who's really busy. You can see, you know how purposeful people are when they're on the tube and they just stop and read it, just take a moment. That must mean a lot.
Yeah, it does. It's brilliant. Just like, especially for the concerts and stuff. You know, when it's like, the tube is like the busiest place in the world, and yet it can feel like the loneliest place. And then they come off the tube and kind of read it, and they're chat to one another, take selfies with one another. It's just like, it's like, I mean, that's what we want to do. We kind of want to bring people together, and just make people feel less alone. We think the book is going to do that. We do.
All on the board has been born out of kindness and understanding. So to both of you, I will say thank you, Jeremy and Ian, and especially for putting yourselves out there and trying to help people in busy times. And as you say, it can be busy, but it can be a lonely place as well. So thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much for having us, and we do hope people have this in their pockets whenever they need it, in their hearts as well, because it's really helpful. We've
got it's going to be a personal friend. It will make you feel less alone. It will be sunshine on a dark day and a raging storm. But send it to everyone out there,
Good to see you both. Your anonymity is blown. That's over. But thank you very much.
You're watching Breakfast. It's 8:59.